Welcome to Ask the Attorney. I'm Kristin Burnell, and I'm joined by Attorney John Haymond of the Haymond Law Firm. John, how are you today?
I'm just fine, having a great summer.
The first question is from Griff, and he says he was involved in a motorcycle accident and his injuries were minor, but his girlfriend was a passenger and was severely injured. They don't have the police report back yet, but wasn't given a ticket because they weren't at fault. How do you handle this type of situation?
Well, clearly, if somebody is seriously injured in any kind of accident, they ought to pursue a personal injury claim. Now, the question is, what does the police report have to say? And in this situation, for example, if you would come to us, I would say, well, your passenger clearly has a case. Do you have a case? That remains to be seen, subject to the evidence in the police report. If the police report finds that you are possibly at fault, then there exists what's called a conflict of interest. And that means that would give your passenger an absolute right to pursue a claim against both you as well as the other driver. An experienced attorney is going to provide the appropriate advice, guidance, and direction, and make sure that this case is handled as professionally as possible, and understands that the insurance industry is not here to provide you free money. You've got to work hard to get just results.
Can you explain a little bit more of what that conflict of interest means?
Well, sure I can. That exists. A conflict exists whenever there's a possibility, however remote, that the driver is possibly at fault in the accident. Because even though the passenger may say the operator was not at fault, the other party's insurance company of the other driver may bring in the motorcyclist as a party at fault. That creates in and of itself, regardless of whether there's any truth to the matter, a conflict of interest. You can't represent both parties under those circumstances.
Thank you for that advice, and if you would like to ask the attorney a question, you can call 1-800-HAYMOND or go to haymondlaw.com.